How you doing? My name is John. I'm a local high school science teacher. Well, local where I'm from, maybe not where you're from. Depends on where you're taking this. Anyways, I'd like to thank you for your interest in this course. Now, you might be thinking, why is there a high school teacher standing in front of his whiteboard wearing a wireless microphone trying to conduct an online course? Well, it's for free, so what do you expect? Now, here's the deal. I've been implementing writing in my course for about the last 3 years, and one of the things that I've really come to want and really hope that was going to happen is the idea of common language. So I've created or I've adjusted different writing frameworks, and I've come up with this idea of something called CORE, C-O-R-E, the claim, observation, reasoning, essay. Okay, it's a structure that it's very specific but very narrow in what it encompasses in an essay. The idea is it's something that you guys can use in no matter what subject you teach. You can use this writing framework no matter what type of essay you're going to have your students write or extended paper you're going to have students write. This writing framework makes up the core of that essay. Now, if I'm spending so much time creating a course, why the heck am I doing it for free, or what's the catch? The idea is that the more teachers I can get to, we'll say, buy into this free thing, the more teachers I can get to buy into it, the more the language is going to get used. And so, if in my school the teachers adopt this framework, and if they start using this framework more and more, then as a student goes from their English class where they're using CORE to my science class where I'm using CORE, to their math class where they're using CORE, to their history class, we don't all have to reteach the same things. And so by creating a network of teachers where we're all building lessons and we're helping each other out with this implementation, the idea is that we don't all have to teach students how to build these lessons. We can just reinforce those with specific examples from our own courses. That's why I'm doing this for free. Now, why I'm doing it online as opposed to just at my district is because I want more people to be doing this. And in having more people do this, I get more ideas submitted. You guys can read more ideas. You can see how other people are using it. You can be in Kentucky and be reading what somebody in Seattle is doing. So the idea that, strength in numbers. The more people that are going to submit these things, the better this stuff is going to be. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for. So that's why I'm here again in front of my whiteboard with my wireless headset, just going to work. Okay? So let me introduce you to the goals of this course. Let me walk you through the goals of this course. First off, like I said, I want to develop a common writing structure, but very limited common writing structure. Something where you teachers can build your essay, or have students build essays around it, but so that they have that common structure. They have the elements that they're supposed to have. What this is going to do is make it so that we can rubric score these, and rubrics can be pretty similar if you wanted them to be, and they're also flexible enough. The writing is going to be flexible enough to enable teachers to use this with different things, different writing tasks, whether it's in different subjects, different content areas. So that's the main goal for this course. The other thing we're going to use the core for is to help us in reading. So to help students with their reading, what they can do is they can actually look for and pick out core structures in what other authors have written, because they are there. And then obviously we're going to ask them to construct core writing essays, to actually construct the essays. As we go through this course, again, you guys are going to be working on, you're going to be helping, I guess, the entire group implement effectively. So you're going to try some things out in your course, and you're going to reflect on it. You're going to read what other teachers have done, and you're going to help, or you might help them out, or you might read their reflections, see what works, what doesn't work. So none of us are recreating the wheel. And lastly, what we're going to do is things that we implement, we're going to share the practice. We're going to create a teacher network. We're going to help each other out. Okay, so create take the core and make it common, if that's Something that I can say, make it a common core. What can I say? Playing on words. All right. So to do this, so how are we going to work on this together? So I've put together 5 weekly lectures. Now, obviously, this is an online course. It's self-paced. Check out the lectures whenever you want. It could take you a year to finish the entire thing. I'm just using weeks because it's very, very simple. They're about week-long chunks. This is actually week 1. But the idea is that this is going to help you not only learn the process, but hopefully learn how to implement it, to build an implementation, to build lessons around it, to see other teachers' lessons around it. So to build a real fund of knowledge and lessons from people all over. To get people to contribute, what I've done is I've put together 2 assignments for every week. So every week they're not large, and they're 100% relevant to what's either happening the next week or what's going to be happening in your class. The first assignment that you guys will have each week is called a do assignment. So obviously you're going to be doing something. So you're going to do something and then report on it. Like I said, complete a small assignment. The other thing is what I call a try tomorrow, or if you guys might see the TT for try tomorrow. You're going to be asked to try something in your classroom and report on the experience. So tell us what you did, tell us how it went. Did it go well? What would you have changed? All those fun things like that. For week 1. So during week 1, I'm not going to start going over the actual core writing structure. What I'm doing is I'm trying to give everybody a background on Common Core. So some people know a lot about Common Core, some people don't know anything about Common Core, some people are right in the middle. So I've put a bunch of links out there. I put a couple of links out there, some videos you can watch, some resources you can read. You can check those out. You can also add some more if you'd like. Send me an email and I'll put more up on the website. But the idea is that we have a baseline for what we think about the Common Core state standards. And this is going to kind of be the groundwork that we're going to use to start working with this core writing structure. So starting in week 2, again, this being week 1, and I know some of you guys might be watching this as an introduction video. Starting with week 2, we're going to start working with the actual writing structure. And we're going to continue that work and the work on implementation throughout the course. So, like I said, or you might notice that this video, although in the course description it says, you guys are going to have about an hour-long lecture, this video is not much longer than 10 minutes. So this one's short, but what I've done is I've actually put other videos up there. I can't describe the Common Core as well as the people that wrote it, so I just put links up there so that you guys can see what they've written and the purpose of the Common Core. Hopefully you'll notice that they're going to agree with what I'm throwing in there, which is this core writing structure. So I encourage you to watch the videos, look through the links that I provided, and then complete this week's assignments. Again, if you haven't registered for the course, go ahead and do it. It's free. Okay, there's no risk in registering. I'm not going to gain any personal information. Just go ahead and register for the course, and then complete the assignments. Join our conversation. Help each other out, and we'll start getting to work on this. So, what are the actual week 1 assignments? First off, why do I actually have assignments? There is a 4-credit option for these courses. You can take it just for personal enrichment, but some people would like to submit it to their district. It's a 15-hour course, meaning that most districts assume that's 1 credit towards column advancement or pay scale advancement, whatever you call it. If you'd like that, you can. There's a video on how to get credit at the end, but you have to submit all the assignments. So the assignments are kind of like a think, pair, share that you have in your classroom. The think, you complete the assignment. The pair and the share are a little bit different when you're working online. So the pair might be you're reading what somebody else has written, and maybe you go out and you find what a couple other teachers have written. You read what they have to say. So you're pairing up with multiple people. And the share, that's where you actually submit your assignment so other teachers can read it. The nice thing is there's no specific order. You don't have to complete your assignment before you read others. You can read. You can figure out what other people are saying. Get a better idea if you don't completely understand it. Then go ahead and submit the assignment. The important thing is to submit something so that you're actually, like I said, contributing to our conversation. And that way we can all kind of refine our ideas. We can help each other out. So you might have noticed, if you're taking this as the course, you've noticed that there's a week 1 kind of a assignment folder. One of the assignments in there is called, or one of the documents in there is called a note sheet. It's not an assignment. That's a place where I put resources, links, and like a fill-in-the-blank note sheet that you guys can use. Again, not an assignment. It's just something that helps me out. I figure it might be something that helps you guys out, and it also gives me a place to put lots of links and, again, resources. So if you're going to go ahead and complete it, basically the first assignment, the first due assignment, is just to look at the Common Core state standards. Look through those videos that I put up there. Look at the resources. Look at the grade level specific standards for you. So what are you teaching? What grade level are you teaching? As far as the reading and writing standards, there's reading and writing standards that are specific to English, but there's also a group that's specific to, history, science, and technical subjects, which I think means pretty much everything else. What I want you to do with this, the actual assignment, is what does it mean to you, basically? So what do students in my grade level need to learn? And what are the skill sets required of students in the grade level I teach? Please make sure that when you submit your stuff, tell us what grade level you teach. That way we know what you're referring to. If you if you're like me, I teach 10th grade chemistry. 10th grade chemistry. That way you guys know, and when I'm reporting back, you know exactly what I'm referring to. So it just kind of helps us out. All right, the Try Tomorrow assignment. So the Try Tomorrow assignment is something that's going to help us in week 2. So the Try Tomorrow assignment, basically find an article, a digital article or an online text. It can be a website, anything like that you think students in your course should be able to read and understand. So go ahead and submit that. That's going to work in a couple of ways. First off, it's going to help us for next week, or in the week 2 assignment. And second, the other thing it's going to do is I'll publish all of the articles that are put up there, or I'll publish the list that's up there, so that if you're looking for readings for your course, you can see what other teachers have submitted. And that should help us all out. So, again, if you're watching this as an intro, please go ahead and sign up for the course. Join our conversation. Help us out. If you're already enrolled in the course, check out the other videos on the Common Core. Go ahead and get to work on those assignments, and I will hopefully see you next week. All right. Thank you very much.